Get it, yo, let's go get it, Cultureman. 아, 지금 이른 아침, 캘리포니아. 여기 우리가 왜 왔을까? 딱 보면 여기 또 Marconi Automotive Museum에 아침 일찍서부터 Cars and Coffee, Corvette. Corvette들만 모여있는 Cars and Coffee인데, let's get it. 이야, 진짜 콜벳들만 있네요. 경주형. 67 이거는 컬렉터 에디션이라고 이렇게 한 연도만 나온 거. 여기를 파란 스트라이프 그리고 또 안에는 matching blue seats.
Hello, my name's Herb Farrington. I'm with the Corvettes of Southern California Club, and we had about a dozen cars here today. And this is my 2017 Corvette Grand Sport, and it's the what they call the Collector's Edition, which basically it has the blue interior and the blue accent on the outside.
And then also it's got the number plaque, right? It's got the number plaque.
Yeah, I think it's 605 out of 900, something
Right,
like
right.
that.
I want to, you figure you have this one. I'm sure you have other toys at home too, right?
Yeah, I had before this, I had a 1957 Corvette that I had restored, and then I bought this so I could do long distance events, with a club, because it wouldn't work with a 57.
Right.
But the 57, I had that for 47 years, and I originally bought it and I did a little racing at Lions Drag Strip in Long Beach before they closed. And anyway, I was sorry that I had to get rid of the 57, but my wife said I can't have two Corvettes. So anyway, I sold it at a make-em auction, if you know what that is.
Yeah, of course.
And here in LA, and actually
What did it end up pulling?
about 67,000.
Oh man.
Yeah, and the guy that bought it was an internet bidder in Australia, so the car's now in Australia.
Yeah, that's kind of sad sometimes, but Australia has a lot of our muscle cars over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, they like those American cars.
Actually, my 68 Camaro went there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I sold that to my friend's little brother, and then he took it to the auction, and then it went to Australia. They take them all. But yeah, so how do you compare this one to the 57? Be honest.
Well, yeah, the technology difference is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
The 57 was a great, fun little car, but as far as comfort and drivability, there's no safety. There's just no comparison at all. And so we've taken this a few long trips. We've been to the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and we have also been to Black Hills in South Dakota on Corvette events. And so there's a lot of hours in the car, but it's very comfortable.
Now, brother, I'm gonna ask you a pretty tough question because I know this is always split in half. As a Corvette purist, what do you think about the midship?
Well, yeah, they're in our club, we got some people that like them and some people that wouldn't buy one because it's not the traditional front engine Corvette. I think it's fine. Again, it's an update in technology. Actually, the thing is kind of weird. The thing that I like the most about the new C8s, I've got a kind of a steep driveway, so my splitter scrapes going up the driveway.
Front lift.
And the C8 has the lift, and I thought, well, I wish
You could put one in there. You could.
Well, if you know who it is, I'd like to do that because my splitter's getting kind of, warped a little bit. But, time goes on, they improve things.
At least it's not an EV yet, right?
Yeah,
All right.
that's coming.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Okay, take care.
이야, 진짜 이쁘다. 진짜 깨끗하다. 우리 저번에 봤잖아요. 얘는 진짜 깨끗하다. Go ahead and introduce yourself on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, get it.
My name's Tim Osborne. I'm the owner of the 1963 split window Corvette. It's a numbers matching vehicle. It has full ownership history. I have a lot of the early paperwork when the car was first sold. Like I said, I've owned it for 11 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. Literally, to have a split window C를 번호들이 다 맞는다는 건 이 자동차 되게 어려운 게 사고 한 번도 안 났다는 거 거의 이 자동차는. So what all have you done to this car?
When I purchased it, the body and paintwork was like you see it right now, but the engine was dying. It was getting low oil pressure. So I found out that the engine was numbers, so I shut that down after I've had the car about 2 months. The interior was shot. The instrument panel and all that was not correct, so I'm like the 6th owner. So for about a year and a half while they were redoing the engine and the transmission, I started doing the interior, getting it back to factory correct.
That's so awesome. Now, as a Corvette purist, I was going to ask you, what do you think about the new midships?
I love them.
You do?
I love them.
Is this the only toy that you have, or you have some more?
No, I've the only Corvette I've ever owned is this
Really?
one. Yeah. Well, I think that they finally did the Corvette correct when they went mid-engine.
All right, thanks a lot, Tim.
You got it. Thank you.
이 인테리어 봐. 이 당시에 66년식인데 제로백이 5.6초면 진짜 엄청 빠른 자동차. 야, 진짜 깨끗하다. 66년식이야. 이건 리스토어 풀리 된 거지만 그래도 진짜 잘했다. 우리가 코르벳을 생각을 하게 된다면 스팅레이 생각하게 되면은 대부분 사람들 머릿속에 있는 건 많이 이걸 생각하죠. 70년도서 하고 80년 초반 요럴 때 되게 인상 깊었던 스팅레이. 진짜로 보면은 스팅레이처럼 생겼잖아요. 스팅레이가 가오리죠. 자, 이제 저기는 클래식 코르벳들이라면 여기는 이제 요새 시대 코르벳으로 오는 거죠. C7. 와, 이거는 뭐 going door까지 다 하고 진짜 모든 테마가 다 그냥 red and black으로 했네요. 이야, 진짜 신경을 많이 썼다. 야, 이건 안에 다 카본 파이버야. 뭐 이거 진짜 이 엔진 베이에만 돈 쓴 게 엄청 많죠. 다 카본 파이버. 자, 여기 보면 이 C8은 여기 앞에 엔진이 없죠. 왜냐면 처음으로 코르벳에서 C8 요 제너레이션부터 엔진을 midship으로 만들었기 때문에 그래서 쭉 엔진이 앞에 보이다가 얘만 엔진이 여기서부터 시작이 엔진이 뒤에 있죠. C6 Stingray, C6 Stingray. 자, 이게 여러분들이 요건 좀 듬한 차예요. C6 코르벳에서 스팅레이가 있고 또 그랜드 스포트가 있고 그리고 Z06가 있어요. Z06는 하이 퍼포먼스 패키지. 하이 퍼포먼스에 또 그랜드 스포트는 Z06 바디, 와이드 바디지만 Z06가 와이드 바디이기 때문에 그랜드 스포트도 와이드 바디인데 그 하이 퍼포먼스 엔진이 없지만 그보다 더 위, Z06보다 위는 ZR1 패키지. 이거 되게 특이하게 본네트를 닫으면 여기에 투명 때문에 여기 엔진이 보이죠. 요건 그랜드 스포트. 요게 바디는 Z06 몸차랑 똑같아요. 와이드 펜더스. 뒤에도 보면 펜더가 더 많이 튀어났죠. 하지만 엔진은 그냥 스팅레이 엔진과 똑같습니다. 저거는 C7 그랜드 스포트. 또 여기도 C7 그랜드 스포트. 자, 일단 우리 이제 저 위로 올라가서 빈티지 코르벳. 와. 진짜 깨끗하다. 너무 이쁘다. 이 안에 봐. 이게 58년도에 만든 차인데도 불구하고 안에 인테리어가 뭐 장난감 같지 않아요? 무슨 코카콜라 광고에 나오는 것처럼. 하지만 이 안에는 또 레스토 마드네요. 야, 근데 진짜 너무 멋있다.
This guy has his channel is in Korea, and he speaks fluent English and Korean.
Really?
He went to Korea with nothing and started a new life. It's the most
went to
amazing
Korea?
Korea. It's
Or he
most
came from Korea
No.
with-
No, I was raised here.
So his channel is running in dual languages. He is the
love
funniest
that.
freaking interview. The interviewing with him is just absolutely freaking hilarious because she's spitting off in Korean, he's spitting off in English, and going back and forth. And then I'm describing how a Corvette, like the Dino, is like a beautiful woman, like my wife laying on her side, this beautiful curvy woman. And then he turns around and starts explaining this in Korean, and this is it's hysterical.
That's
absolutely
hilarious.
This is a gentleman with the drone. He does a lot of our shooting.
Okay. What? Hey, whose is that? The 58 up there?
Isn't that something? Do you look under the hood?
Yeah.
It's got all LS in it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'd like to interview him on that one because
You got it. Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go.
Okay,
sit down
cool.
for an interview. Tell him what you do.
I'm here because I love what he does. I mean, his career is awesome, but the mentality and the heart that he puts his museum
Why
into.
we do it.
Yeah, the reason is what I love.
Yeah, I feel the same reason walking around here. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
They would like
to share it with everyone is incredible.
They would like to do a piece on you and the hot rod that you guys.
Oh, the Red 58?
58.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got
Think we
time?
can do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. Let's go on over there, man. Thank you so much.
It's a C1 Corvette from
Right.
1958.
Right. First generation.
The owner of the car, who I helped maintain his car collection, he's owned it for at least 25 years.
Okay.
And,
Oh, yeah.
I had the keys to that.
Oh, did you?
That's as close as I've gotten to that car, is holding the keys.
You're welcome. Take it for a spin. Let me know what you think.
Look at that thing.
So it's been modernized a bit. The car gets driven regularly. You know?
Right.
So it goes to the beach, it goes to car shows, goes to movies, dinners, everything. And yeah, we've really made it safe, you know, for modern driving. Upgraded the brakes, the lighting, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's got a LS3 GM Performance Crate engine.
Wow.
And a 4-speed automatic.
I mean, obviously, you guys didn't find this car in this condition.
It was all original when
Really?
I found it, yeah, but it has been repainted and restored, and so yeah, it's beautiful.
Dude,
yeah,
so
yeah.
what all
it
that-
doesn't look like this when you first got it.
Let us know, like, just in brief summary, what all has been done to this car.
Well, it's a full body off rebuild.
Sure, I mean,
yeah.
anyone
So
can see
it's
that.
got an aftermarket fabricated chassis, utilizes a lot of C4 Corvette steering, suspension,
Okay,
brakes. Yeah,
okay.
so it really helps the drivability of the car when you're relying on the brakes and the power. I mean, it's all modern, so
Sure.
so the car's more forgiving. You know, it's more
Forgiving.
user friendly, right?
More comfortable and stiffer
Yeah, it's more
chassis
comfortable,
than the
yeah.
original one, right?
Definitely, yeah.
I tell you what, Andrew he takes care of a stable of cars that's here and also in the desert. And I've been over to the place, and this is impressive. What they do, they got a dyno, they've got all the equipment,
Oh, I see.
machining equipment, they can build motors, they completely do restorations there with this beautiful showroom. If you can get into that place, it's up to him. That's a place you got to go to interview to look
Really?
at what they do. Yeah, it's a neat shit.
Where is that at?
Aliso Viejo.
Oh, okay, I know where that is. My friend lives up by Laguna Niguel, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
We love the looks of it, but you got to admit, classic vintage cars.
Maybe
they're a pain in the ass to drive.
you can get him to take you out for a ride.
Oh my gosh.
Now that would be impressive.
My-
Gentlemen, you have a good time.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, because like all these, you have to admit, classic cars, vintage cars, all beautiful, but to be honest, to drive, they're a pain in the butt. Like I had a 60,
In their original condition.
yeah, I had a 64 bus, 67 bus. So to see this car in this condition, this, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
a lot of people will go back and forth whether you should modernize it or shouldn't, and I think it was really important for this car to keep it on the road, let people enjoy it and see it,
Yeah.
because a lot of the times in their original condition, they're taxing and difficult to drive, and they're riddled with problems, and so you don't get them out where people can enjoy them.
Right.
So yeah, having this car modernized and user-friendly, it allows us to bring it to shows like this, last minute notice, and people can enjoy it and see it, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, it's sharing it, and so it's got all the creature comfort, automatic headlights, and you can pair your Bluetooth phone and satellite radio, and
Yeah.
it's just.
I mean, so basically, this is a resto mod. Most resto mods, they look different on the
Yeah,
outside,
right.
but this looks
The original
original.
look.
요런 레스토 마들은 전 좋아요. 이 레스토 마들은 오리지널 룩이지만 여기서 또 오리지널 코르벳 C4 part 같은 거를 써서 future and the past 짬뽕 시켜놔갖고 운전할 때 안전하고 편하게 만들었지만 이 룩 자체는 all vintage. Thank you so much, brother.
Hey, absolutely. Yeah,
Thank you, man.
I'll see you guys around.
All right.
Glad you enjoyed it.
너무 조용해 세차는 옛날 게 너무 멋있어.
Give her a go. 많은 코르벳들이 있었습니다. 너무나도 멋있었지만 코르벳 밋이 끝나자마자 난 요정새 들어오는 거 보고